UEFA Cup final, the first leg. And it's Mönchengladbach in the light uniforms. And there is Jupp Heynckes, one of the fine players who is now the coach of Mönchengladbach. UEFA Cup final, first leg, as we said. 2 games. This is the first of 2. It's a total goal series. And one of the things that you're going to have to look for is Frankfurt playing a very cautious game. It's not a team that's what you would call strong on an away game. Perhaps the greatest weakness for Frankfurt is in goal. One thing to watch for is Petsai to go up on counterattacks and to use his heading ability. Now, on these occasions, Mönchengladbach will have to keep a close watch on Cha Bum, who is the Korean international. He's wearing number 11 for Frankfurt. Frankfurt also can't neglect attacks by Ringels, who, he's the one that really upset France's Saint-Etienne game. All right, about 25,000 on hand in this rather small stadium. It's only got a capacity of about 36,000. It's the, as we said, the first of 2 final games, a 2-game total goal summary, and this is the first game. Captains Holzenbein for Frankfurt and Kulik for Mönchengladbach. The referee is Mr. Choroseto of Spain. Hey, game has started. And I have an idea we're going to see a lot of things happen in this game. We're going to have a lot of action, and I have an idea we might see a few goals, too. Down, and there's a foul. Carger took down Matus, one of the midfielders for Mönchengladbach. He's only 19, but has been playing very well. For Mönchengladbach, in goal, it's Kneipp. On defense, long shot, and it just hit the bar. And rebound taken by the goalkeeper. Not too much trouble. Good action there. Again for Mönchengladbach, in goal is Kneipp. And, oh, he hit him right in the head with the ball. In fact, he got him in the nose. Throw in. Matus takes it, throws it down into the corner. Back to Matus. Matus trying to get around his man. Gets through one. He gets around another one. He's inside the box. And just deflected up in the air. Up comes Paul, who just punches it up. Should have punched a little farther than that. There's Paul. Now, I suppose you'd call it the book on... Delhi down the side. Ball into the center. Headed away. Schaefer into the center. Just a chip, open man. And a good save. Shot by Kulik. Here's Schaefer coming in, up in the air. And the shot, Harold Nickel. And just deflected. To Ringels. Ringels down in the corner. Crosses into the center. Up in the air, taken away by Ermentrout. Reacquired. Shot. Punch save again. Another corner. Shot by Matus. There's the cross. Now watch him come in. There's the up in the air and headed away. Now here's to Hannes. Hannes pushes it well forward. Matus with a shot. He was going to his right and shot to his left. And Paul was lucky to get his hands on it. Here's a replay of that. Now he'll cut over to his right and he'll make the swing with his right foot. Watch him come. Actually, Kneipp came up with that. And I think he punched it in. We'll have to look at. Here's the corner now. Watch it go out. It goes out high in the air, up in front of the goal. There's Kneipp coming up. He punches at it, but he punched it off to his left and actually put it in himself. So really, the goal is by Nielsen. Nielsen got the goal in approximately 36 minutes. We'll get some time on that for you. But that was Kneip himself. Now here comes Mönchengladbach. They're down by 1-0. Frankfurt took advantage of a mistake. Kneip trying to punch the ball out, punched it into the net. Ermentrout cutting in inside the box, cuts across. Oh, almost did it again. This time it was Ringels who headed the ball. Now watch this go across. There's the header. He was trying to clear it to hit the crossbar. Schaefer got the ball and got it back to Kneip. Well, we've seen it in this game. Kneip made a mistake on a corner kick, scored a goal on himself. And then Ringels almost scored another one for Frankfurt, but he's on the other team. He's on Mönchengladbach. Anyway, still 1-0. Frankfurt over Mönchengladbach in the first leg of the UEFA Cup final. Neuberger and Schaefer race for the ball. It's back to Hannes for Mönchengladbach. There may be a little bit of injury time. Very early in the game, it was an injury, and there probably will be. There's Bumkun Cha. He decides to not take it himself. He dropped it off. Shot was taken, went over the top. Here it is. Now here you see he couldn't do it, so he dropped. Cleared by Borchers. Not really cleared, because here comes Mönchengladbach. Matus just lifts it in, but headed away. Here's Matus trying to get in, and he's taken down. Now, will they? Yes. Matus was taken down. Here he is going in, and there you see coming in and taken down by Borchers. Schaefer passes up. He finds open again is Matus, and a great save by just a punch save by Paul. Another one. Goal! Paul made a tremendous save, but the rebound went out again, so it's now tied 1-1. Kulik got the goal. And it was within seconds of the end of time. Paul came up with a fine save. The rebound came out. Kulik picked the ball up and just punched it right home. So at the end of the first half, the score is Frankfurt 1, Mönchengladbach 1. And I would have to say that very likely the better of that half was all Frankfurt's. They had definitely the advantage. 1-1 at the end of the first half. Teams will go into the dressing room. They'll be back out for the second half. And I'm sure there'll be some strategy changes, and I don't think we've seen the end of the scoring yet. For the second half of this first leg of the final of the UEFA Cup. Away by Paul. Headed back in by Schaefer. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. Now to Nickel. Nickel can't get his foot on it. Everybody's after it, but nobody can get their foot on it. Lennon tried to get it, and the ball was kicked in, and Paul smothered it. Everybody trying to get a hold of the ball on that one, and nothing happened on it. Nobody could get a solid kick at it. Close to the box, nobody there to pick it up. Well, Mönchengladbach was very fortunate on that one. Nobody there to pick up a loose ball, and it was an open net for them. Herman. High ball into the center, headed away. In the center, and a good shot by Lenin. Number 11, Lenin. Here's the cross. Up in the air. Now watch it come down. Bounce up. And there's Lenin all by the wall. Bends it up. Run around. Header over the top. Wide. Right idea. Here's the replay. And the ball up in the air. Now it'll go over to almost the far post, but out about. Want to see something happen here. It's a Mönchengladbach home game, and of course they've got their own local supporters here. Beautiful drop pass back to Bumkunshaw. He drops it off. Long ball just wide of the net. There's the pass off. Here's the shot. Just wide of the net to the normally a defender. It's the one that will be coming in. He's ready to come in. He hasn't come in yet. There's a cross by Borussia. Goal! A goal right off Kneipp's hands. Good cross. Here's the replay. Here's the cross by Borchers. And there is a header, a diving header, and just off the hands of Kneipp. Holzenbein with a diving header makes it 2-1. Frankfurt over Mönchengladbach. Betzai got it back to the goalkeeper. Again in the midfield. Reacquired by Mönchengladbach. Goedeker tries to go by Holzenbein, got bumped. Still controlled by Mönchengladbach. Lehnen. The ball in the center, and a shot taken by Hannes, but it bounced off, picked up by Lehnen, and shot, goal! They're not happy with that one. That ties it. Here's Lehnen. He got the ball into the center, and it was bounced off back to Lehnen. Lehnen crossed over again. Open man, and the shot was taken and into the corner of the goal, and I believe it was Matthews. The ball into the center, and it was bounced off back to Lehnen. Lehnen crossed over again. Open man, and the shot again, and he is fortunate this time. He didn't punch it away at all. He just got it up in the air, and looked like Harold Nickel just got his toe on the ball and went over the top. Of course, they took Paul down also for the draw. I don't think so. I think one of them would like to win this. Long cross into the middle. Goal! Beautiful cross. Kulik, the captain. That's his second goal. Here it is again. Watch this cross. Up in the air. Here's Kulik coming in. He's all by himself. Took it on his head. Just turned his head to the left and beat Paul without any problem at all. Very beautiful header by Kulik for his second goal, and that puts Mönchengladbach ahead by a score of 3-2 with about 2 minutes left to go in the game. And this the first leg of the UEFA Cup final. Second leg will be played in Frankfurt. Bumkunshaw got beaten for that ball. Here's Schaub. Schaefer with the ball down here. Headed back by Frankfurt. Picked up by Ringels. Now Frankfurt picks the ball up. Teichhausen. Neuerger took a shot, a long shot for the top left-hand corner. Here is the shot. Look at it twirl. Look at it swing in toward that corner. Now, did he touch it? I've got to think he did touch it to get it over. But no, they say goal kick. From that replay, it sure looked like it. Berger reacquires it. That is the final. So the first leg of the UEFA Cup final between Borussia Mönchengladbach and Eintracht Frankfurt ends up the score 3-2 in favor of Mönchengladbach. Before the final whistle, it was Kulik scoring his second goal of the game, and on a beautiful header on a cross. Just a tremendous effort by Mönchengladbach. They said that they could do it. Kulik, the captain, with 2 goals Now they go into the second leg of it, the second game. It's a total goal series to see who wins the UEFA Cup for this year. Well, there it is. That is the final score.